Hello, and welcome to KLM Institute. Today, we're discussing a major diplomatic development at the United Nations. Russia has officially thrown its weight behind India's long-standing demand for a permanent seat on the UN Security Council, marking a significant moment in global diplomacy. This support from Russia comes after similar endorsements by major global powers like the United Kingdom, the United States, and France.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov, during his address at the 79th UN General Assembly, emphasized the need for a more just and equitable world order, which he believes can only be achieved by expanding the representation of the Global South in the UN Security Council.
Lavrov specifically advocated for both India and Brazil to be given permanent seats, aligning with Russia's stance on broadening international influence beyond Western nations. Lavrov also made it clear that while Russia supports the inclusion of India and Brazil, he is opposed to increasing the number of seats for Western countries, which are already well represented in the Council. This position reflects a broader push to bring more voices from developing nations into global decision-making processes. India has been campaigning for a permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council for years, seeking better representation for the developing world. Recent endorsements from key players like Bhutan, Portugal, and Chile have added momentum to India's diplomatic efforts, and Russia's support is a crucial step in advancing this goal. In his speech, Lavrov also criticized Western nations for undermining globalization and imposing sanctions that negatively impact a large portion of the world. He accused the West of using economic tools like the dollar as a weapon, calling for a fairer international system. Additionally, Lavrov touched on the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and rejected Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's peace formula, describing it as hopeless. Instead, he called on Russia's allies to focus on mediation efforts that take into account the real causes of the situation. Thank you for tuning in to this update on Russia's backing of India's bid for a permanent seat on the UN Security Council. If you found this information helpful, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to KLM Institute for more in-depth updates on global diplomatic developments. Have any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below and we'll be happy to discuss. Stay tuned for more insights into international relations and political news.